This is nScreenNoise. My name is Colin Dixon, founder and chief analyst at nScreen Media, and today is January 23rd, 2015. The Super Bowl looks to be a great showcase for Comcast, who owns the event pretty much stem to stern. For example, Global Spectrum, which is a Comcast company, actually manages the stadium in Arizona where the event will take place. Comcast, of course, owns NBC, who will be broadcasting the game, and it is using it as a showcase for TV everywhere. But unfortunately, it looks like in that respect at least, the company will be missing a golden opportunity. The game will be streamed live through TV everywhere to anyone that wants to watch it. You don't need to have a pay TV subscription. Now, this is great because millennials, many of them do not have a pay TV subscription. In fact, 37% don't have it, and most of those don't want it. So what a great way of reaching them, particularly the fact that millennials love sports. So you can bet a bunch of them are going to grab their cell phone and start watching the game, right? Unfortunately for the majority, that would be wrong. The NFL sold the streaming rights to NFL games exclusively to Verizon Wireless on smartphones. So unless they're Verizon Wireless customer, they will not be able to watch the game live on their smartphone. And that's a real problem because it is the major device, the preferred device of millennials. 30% more likely to use that than they are to use a tablet. They're not really in love with the tablet at all. But unfortunately, they'll need one if they want to watch that game live when they're mobile. And unfortunately, this will have that group slapping their head and saying, well, this sort of stuff is exactly the reason why I don't want to deal with pay television. So a real missed opportunity, I'm afraid, there for Comcast. In Netflix's Q4 2014 results that were announced this week, the company said that it will be available in just about every country in the world, with the possible exception of North Korea, where it's illegal to do business. But Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix, he sounded a note of caution about China. And news today out of China, well, basically confirms that he's very wise to be cautious about releasing in China. It turns out that there are many sites in China that have purchased the right to provide US television series within hours of their broadcast in the US. Basically what sites like eKiyi and Sohu and Youku do is they subtitle those shows immediately after broadcast and put them up for viewing. Well, shows like Empire, Agent Carter, and Shameless vanished without explanation from those sites this week. And to understand why, we have to look back to what the China's State Administration Agency for Press, Publication, Radio, Film, and Television, that's just about everything media, said. They said that shows would have to get whole seasons approved before they could be posted online. And of course, Shameless and Agent Carter, these are new shows for this season, so there is no full season to be approved by this agency. Now, this doesn't directly affect Netflix because Netflix normally posts their shows in whole seasons. But other companies like Amazon, they certainly do post within 7 days. In some cases, they've done that with Under the Dome and an extent here in the US. But what it does really do is it shows that doing business in China with media is very different to doing it in many, many other places, and that this state-run agency has sweeping powers and they're prepared to enforce them. So it seems like Mr. Hastings is very wise to take a slow-go process with China and get things right. However, this is an extremely bold claim that the company is going to release in 200, they say 200 countries, even though I couldn't find 200 countries in the world. This is an extremely bold claim, and you can bet that we'll be holding them to it here on nScreenNoise. We'll see you again next time.